Hi, welcome to Panda Reacts. I'm Sandra, and we're finally getting back to Clone Wars Season 4, Episodes 16 and 17. Um, we're finally getting back to Seasons 4, Episodes 17 and 18. Last time I watched 15 and 16, and Obi Wan faked his death, and he left Anakin out of that whole thing, and that was not smart because Anakin doesn't trust people, and the only people he really trusts are probably Yoda, Obi Wan, and Ahsoka. So when one of those people lies about something as hurtful as themselves dying, I can't see Anakin letting that go so soon. So in the second episode, he figured it out. So it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward in that, because Obi-Wan got completely facially reconstructed with a different voice and everything just so he can infiltrate this group. So that's pretty hardcore. All right. So what were some of the comments? Hey Host says, are the episodes in your intro your favorite? Yeah, my little intro, I really need to update it. They're not necessarily my favorite. They're the episodes that I reacted the most visibly to. Because when I'm doing my opening intro, what I really want is for people to see my animated way of watching television. And without my voice, that has to really be seen through my face and hands and stuff. So I have taken pieces of my reactions that really showed a lot of visible reaction so that people can see that. So no, not necessarily my favorites, but that's cool. You also commented that there is Cy Snootles in episode 16. Do you mean the next episode, or did I miss something in the last episode? I'm not too sure if I remember who Cy Snootles is. I'm getting this picture of the singer from Return of the Jedi who has the long mouth, but I could be wrong. I'm not very good with the extra characters' names sometimes, except for like Bib Fortuna and like Jabba's little sidekick, Salacious Crumb, and a couple others that I remember. Pinky Love said, actually, Obi-Wan wasn't killed by Vader. Obi-Wan used special training to become one with the Force right before he was struck down. Remember, he disappeared. Not all Jedi know this technique. They have to be taught it. Keep watching, you'll find out why and how, and hopefully get more of it in live action. Yeah, and I think I went back and replied, but I felt like you needed to be killed to become a Force ghost, and right before you get killed, you just create that transformation. And in Qui-Gon's case, he was killed, right, and could come back as a Force ghost. At least that's what Yoda says. But we never actually see it. So when Qui-Gon dies, he isn't aware yet that he can be a Force ghost. He kind of learns that on the other side. So I'm not so sure I agree with you in the fact that he wasn't killed by Vader. I feel that he was killed but made the choice to be kind of like a self-death, and then he disappeared after he was struck by the lightsaber because he had learned how to absorb the Force and not be a body. So there's some stuff in there that's really interesting, and hopefully I'll learn more about it. Because when also you look at Anakin, when Anakin died on the Death Star after Return of the Jedi, when Luke removed his mask, his body was still there and needed to be burned, quite like Qui-Gon's. Yet we see his Force spirit at the end of Return of the Jedi standing next to Obi-Wan and Yoda. So although Yoda disappeared and Obi-Wan disappeared during their deaths, we still know that people who die and have their bodies burned, or who knows what else, still can become Force ghosts. So I think it's when they cross to that other side, being that Anakin changed back to good when Luke removed his mask. He was able to become a Force ghost. So that's just, I'm just there because there's two examples on each side that we can look at. So I'm interested in finding out Is it different when you willfully turn yourself into a spirit as you die or before you die? How is that different from when you are actually killed and your body is dealt with and then you come back as a force ghost? So I love that you told me that. I love to debate these things. So I'm interested to find out how that all goes down. Obviously, you're further along than me, so um, I would I would assume that you know quite a few things that I do not know yet. I am looking forward to seeing all the new series. I really hope that a lot of some of these things will be discussed and dealt and maybe even seen in the Obi Wan series. So, all right, well, let's get to the next episode.
Using cunning and courage, he gains the trust of bounty hunter Cad Bane.
It's funny that this is like total waste of time because Palpatine set this whole thing up in the beginning. It's like, your life is a waste of time. God, I love Cad Bane and his hat. It's really got a Crocodile Dundee flair. Oh God.
Careless delay could have ruined my plan, Eval.
Eval.
I see Cad Bane is with you.
Yeah.
Who is the other one? You already owe me for one job, Dooku. Anything else would cost you triple. I assure you that if you survive the challenge, the reward will be well worth it.
Wait. No, I don't think so, because you said if I survive. There's like a point where I might not. I would never take that bad.
Skywalker, a powerful Jedi, you are.
But messed up in the head.
And dangerous you can be.
Yes.
To both your friends and enemies. If you leave, help him, you could. But his future, uncertain is.
Dang it, Yoda, that's exactly what you say on Dagobah to Luke. If you leave now, help them you could. The future is uncertain.
All 11 of you will enter what we call the box.
This is the Hunger Games.
We are looking for the 5 most skilled among you. Any additional survivors will be eliminated to preserve the integrity of the job that awaits you.
What? Why are you even bothering doing this? This is ridiculous.
Of course, be paid most handsomely.
Why would you agree to this?
In the Clone Wars.
Before we begin our first challenge, let me say there is only one rule inside the box.
There are no rules.
Is to escape and quickly.
It's the purge.
Breathe it and you're dead.
Why'd you tell everybody? Like, no offense, but you're trying to survive, and if you tell everyone that they can't breathe it, what are you gonna do? Oh crap.
Filters in my helmet can protect me for a short time. I'll scout a way out.
Why are you helping people? Stop it, Obi Wan. You shouldn't be helping people. Ah! Oh my god. So lightsabers just randomly coming out of the wall? A Jedi, you can sense it. Oh! Dead. Dude, you're helping people. This is not good. Cad Bane's like, why are you helping me? We don't help each other.
However, it is toxic to all but one of you.
What? Getting through there is pretty hard. Oh my god. Come on, man. Press that thing. It gave me stress.
How did you know about it? I used to kill Parwans for a living.
What? No, you didn't. Okay. What if you don't hit the target? What happens to you? I guess we're about to find out. But he got 2. Thanks, Cad Bane.
How dare you defy Moralo Eval?
Because you're a jerk.
Gonna kill him? Do it like a man.
Obi Wan doesn't normally kill people.
Finish him, Artie.
No. No, I don't do that. Oops.
Supreme Chancellor in peril.
No, he's not. He sets this whole thing up.
I
I see nothing here to worry about.
With complacency comes vulnerability. Yes, it is what we do not see that concerns me.
That's a backslap from Yoda, right in the face.
To plan his attack.
And you will receive your new identity.
Hey, that's pretty cool. What are you sniping though? Like, not Palpatine, because they're kidnapping Palpatine, so...
You have 2 guards posted.
Whoa! Not cool.
Reward? I'll give you a reward when I plug you full of laser bolts.
Such a pleasant fellow. I hope this was all.
He did save you for that 1
Save
second.
the Chancellor. Too bad the Council didn't trust me.
No,
Anakin,
it was my
it was
decision.
my decision to keep the truth from you. I knew if you were convinced I was dead, Dooku would believe it as well. Your decision.
Yeah.
I know I did some questionable things, but I did what I had to do. I hope you can understand that. You've lied to me.
Uh-oh.
How many other lies have I been told by the Council?
Here we
How
go.
do you know that you even have the whole truth?
Not a good idea, man. He's just not gonna trust anybody. Huh?
Dooku was listening. You all along.
Defeating you alone will be an easy task.
But you're not alone. You got these worrying guards with these, like, pokey sticks. So really, that's not true.
Chancellor, get out of here.
No, I'm busy watching both my apprentices fight themselves. Ow! Flippin' fork. Almost. Almost got him right in the nose. Oh! No fair. Using your blue lightning is cheating. I can beat you with one hand behind my back. All right, that was season 4, episodes 17 and 18. And it was the conclusion of what was a 4-part episode about Obi Wan infiltrating the Assassins group to save Chancellor Palpatine. What always really bothers me, though, is that Palpatine is never truly in danger. So it's like all these things are happening like a game. Like, it's just like, okay, all these people died, but, I was never going to die in the first place because I am Palpatine. So, of course, he's slow. He is using these things for a reason, all to weaken Anakin's trust of the Jedi. So first, you have Obi-Wan faking his death, and then Anakin finding out about it. He was not happy about that. When he found out that Anakin was the reason he wasn't told, because he'd assumed it was the Council, he was not happy at all. And he basically said, like, you lied to me. So, again, we've got the breakdown of Anakin's trust with Obi-Wan, which continues throughout the movie that follows the series, episode 3. So Dooku and Anakin faced off at one moment, but Obi-Wan discovered that he had been bugged and Dooku had heard him the whole time. I really enjoyed the whole Hunger Games element of it, where they had, was it like 7 or 8 bounty hunters, and they're all put in this like box, Hunger Games style, to survive. And Obi-Wan kept saving people constantly, which, really isn't the mark of a bad dude. So it did pay off in that when he was about to get burned to death, Cad Bane stepped in and helped him. But when Cad Bane later found out he was Obi-Wan, he was probably regretting that decision, as he was pretty ticked off that he was going to jail and that Obi-Wan was actually there the whole time. I really liked Cad Bane being in the entire thing. He's a fun character. The running comedy of his hat. He exchanged the hat he just bought by killing someone and taking their hat, which was much bigger. And yeah, a couple of the bounty hunters were killed off in the box, but Moralo Eval really didn't like not being Dooku's number one pick. He ended up having to be second in command after Dooku decided that Cad Bane was better overall than he was, which was surprising because the person who won all of the challenges was in fact Obi-Wan as Reiko Hardeen, but Dooku in his heart felt something was wrong about Hardeen, and he was right because it was Obi-Wan. Although how you didn't notice that with him like predicting things and helping other people and basically knowing how to solve every problem and snipering two of those moving lasers at one time. I don't think anyone could do that unless you were a Jedi. So that was pretty cool. I learned that Chancellor Palpatine is from Naboo. I didn't think I noticed that before. I knew Padme was, but I didn't know the Chancellor was. Although that kind of makes sense because I think in the very first or second one, he's always with Padme, and he's not exactly like the Supreme Chancellor yet. He's just, this a lower type of guy, because Valorum was still the Chancellor, and he was representing Naboo at that time, not Valorum, but Palpatine. So I didn't put that together that he was actually from Naboo. So anyway, overall, I liked the 2 episodes. It got wrapped up, so we'll be starting a new storyline in episode 19, and hopefully you'll leave your comments and tune back then. So till next time, bye.